Let's make sure. But let's admit them, please. Thank you.
Yes po, meron naman pong end user, Mr. Chair.
Good morning, everyone. Can I start po?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Vincent from EDMS, presenting the pre-bid conference of asphalt overlay of runway at Virab Airport with bid number 26507 Alpha. The project tied with a source of fund of CAAP EPP fiscal year 2026 to an approved budget of contract of 295,830,972 and 22 centavos only. With the duration of 150 calendar days, inclusive of 27 rain and workable days, with applicable fee for the bidding documents of 50,000 pesos exclusive of any or taxes imposed by relevant government agencies. Bid must be duly received by the Bidding Awards Committee Secretary through the manual submission at the address indicated below on or before 18th of August 2026, 9:30 a.m. Late bid shall not be accepted. Bid opening shall be on 18th of August 2026, 9:30 a.m. at CAAP Conference Room or Procurement Division Conference Room, CAAP Compound. Next is ITB Class 5.4 contracts where the project shall be those described as follow: asphalting of roads or other horizontal structures. Next is ITB Class 12.1 Vehicle Pickup License or a special pickup license in case of joint ventures, and registration for the type and cost of contract for this project is Region B license category A, road, highway, pavement, railways, airport, horizontal structures, and bridges. Next, presented at the top right of your screen is the minimum work experience for the key personnel are the following. Next is the minimum major equipment requirements are the following as presented to your screen. And bidder shall submit a bid security declaration or any form of bid security in amount of not less than the required percentage of ABC in accordance with the following schedule as presented to your screen. Next is the bidder with the lowest calculated bid that complies with and is responsive to all requirement and condition shall submit its updated field job certificate of registration, latest income and business tax return filed through the electronic filing and payment system, key personal licenses, and updated status of all ongoing contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, issued by the government agency or private concern. Failure to submit any of the post-qualification requirement on time or a finding against the veracity thereof shall be disqualified by the bidder for award, provided that in the event that a finding against the veracity of any of the documents submitted is made, it shall cause the forfeiture of the bid security. Next is ITB Class 29.3F. The following relevant projects are required to be submitted by a successful bidder who submitted the SRB as part of the contract agreement during its signing, as presented to your screen. Next is the performance security shall be in form of choose one from any of the following as presented to your screen. Next presented to your screen is the airport layout of the BAC runway. Next is for the scope of work under the general requirement is the mobilization, occupational safety and health program, and project billboard and signboard. Next is the facilities for the engineer, the provision of living quarters for the engineer. Next is under the asphalt overlay of runway, the removal of existing asphalt pavement, removal and disposal of temporary transition, emulsified asphalt taco, asphalt mixed pavement, and runway markings. And for the general provision as presented to your screen. And that would be all about. Thank you.
For the prospective bidders of this project, the floor is now open for your questions or queries. Yes po, Alpha Brother Realty.
Hi, ma'am. Good morning. Ma'am, we would like to make some clarification regarding the interpretation and scope of the term other horizontal structures. Does the similar contract required under this provision necessarily have to include asphalting works, or may a completed contract involving road construction or other road-related works without asphalting works also be considered compliant with the required category of similar contracts?
Ma'am, as shown naman is or, so yes po.
So, bali, okay lang po sir na concreting lang po yung naging project niya, na wala pong asphalting
Yes, ma'am,
na
kasi nakalagay.
works po.
Correct, ma'am, kasi nakalagay po or, hindi naman po and.
Okay. Sige. Thank you, sir. Noted, sir. Then, one more, sir. Regarding on asphalt batching plant, wait, whether strict compliance with the 5 kilometer vicinity requirement for the asphalt plant is mandatory, or whether the bidder remains qualified if the asphalt equipment to be used is currently pledged to other ongoing projects.
Ma'am, yung binabanggit po na 5 kilometers is during construction, dapat within 5 kilometer radius na yung batching plant nyo po.
Opo, sir. Sir, kasi kung ano, sir, dito po kasi sir sa BAC, kunwari po yung bidder po natin is galing po sa ibang lugar like Manila or any part ng Bicol po, Legazpi. Then, allowed ba sila, sir, mag-lease ng asphalt plant outside the vicinity po ng project?
Yes, ma'am. Yung bang batching plant na yun is dadalhin nyo sa BAC po?
Sa BAC?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Dapat kasi within 5 kilometers nga po eh. Pero yung tinasabi nyo na lease agreement, wala naman pong problema kay CAAP yan. Basta yung mga dokumento nyo po, ma-present nyo po yung lease agreement. Pero during construction, ang requirement ni CAAP, within 5 kilometers dapat itatayo yung batching plant.
Then, sir, then po sa ano, sir, sa proof of ownership, ano po yung mas, ano, sir, mas parang acceptable? Yung SI po ba, sir, o deed of sale?
What do you mean SI, ma'am?
Sales invoice po, sir. Nung pag-purchase po ng proof of ownership po, sir, na i-attach po sa technical.
Ma'am, invoice po, okay po yan.
Okay po. Tapos, sir, may ano po ba kayo, sir? Parang nire-require na dapat itong asphalt plant is owned na po or operational na siya within 5 years din?
As long as gumagana naman, ma'am, wala naman pong regarding sa sa age nung equipment. Basta functioning siya.
Okay. Opo, sir. Sir, dun sir sa sa clarification po, sir, para sa deadline of submission and opening of bids, kasi may post po kasi, sir, sa Facebook na August 11 ang submission and deadline. Pero sa ITB niyo po is August 18. So, alin po, sir, ang susunod po?
Sa BAC, can I refer to BAC po?
Alin po, sir?
Hello.
Hello po, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes po. We will check on that po yung nakapost sa ITB, pero ang nakalagay po na submission and opening of bids for this project is August 11 po.
August 11. Okay, ma'am. August 11, ma'am. Okay.
Yes po.
Noted po, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. That's all po, ma'am, sir. Thank you po.
Thank you po. Any more questions po from other bidders, prospective bidders? Again, any more questions? Hearing none, we will now close the pre-bid conference for this project. And for the prospective bidders of this project, please be informed that you can still submit your queries or questions to the BAC within 10 calendar days before opening of the bids by emailing back@caap.gov.ph. Thank you po.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
For the next agenda item, Mr. Chair, is we have a pre-bid conference for the project Improvement Rehabilitation of Operations Center at CAAP Head Office, rebid, bid number 26-21-04 Alpha with an ABC amounting to 8,731,904 pesos and 24 centavos. ADMS project, Mr. Chair.
Hello po, can you see my screen po?
Yes, sir.
Good morning everyone, I'm Vincent, presenting the rebid conference of improvement rehabilitation of Operations Center at CAAP Head Office with bid number 262104 Alpha. The source to fund the PBB fiscal year 2026 CAAP Corporate Fund with an approved budget of contract of 8,731,904 and 24 centavos only, with a project duration of 120 calendar days inclusive of 9 rainy or unworkable days, with an applicable fee for the bidding document of 10,000 pesos, exclusive of any or taxes imposed by a relevant government agency. Next is ITB Clause 5.4 contracts related. The project shall be those described as follows: building construction, improvement, rehabilitation, repair. Next is ITB Clause 12.1b, field pickup license or special pickup license in case of joint venture, and registration for the type and cost of the contract for this project is small p, license category CL, building industrial plant. Next, presented to your right part of your screen is the minimum work experience requirement for the key personnel and the minimum major equipment requirement for the following. Next is ITB Clause 16.1. The bidder shall submit a bid security declaration or any form of bid security in a amount of not less than the required percentage of the ABC in accordance with the following schedule as presented to your screen. Next is the performance security should be in form just one from any of the following as presented to your screen. Next is the bidder with the lowest calculated bid that complies with and is responsive to all requirement and conditions shall submit its updated field certificate of registration, latest income and business tax return filed through the electronic filing and payment system, key personal licenses, and updated status of all ongoing contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, issued by the government agencies by the or private concern. Next is ITB Clause 29.3F. The following relevant project documents are required to be submitted by a successful bidder who submitted the SRB as part of the contract agreement during its signing as presented to your screen. Next is for the scope of work under the general requirement, the mobilization and demobilization, occupational safety and health program, project billboard signboard. Next is the site works, demolition works, hauling of debris, safety wall and partition. Next is masonry works, countertop, CHB wall. Next is steel works. Next under the architectural work, the tile works, granite. Next under the carpentry work, ceiling, WPC panel, drywall, glass wall, signage, vanity mirror, cabinetry. Next under the painting works, the CHB wall, drywall, ceiling, beam repainting, doors. Next is the electrical works as presented to your screen. Next is the LED wall system. Next is the mechanical work as presented to your screen. Next is the plumbing work as presented to your screen. For the general provision as presented to your screen. And that would be all po. Thank you.
The floor is now open po for your questions for our prospective bidders of this project. Again po, the floor is now open for your questions. Hearing none, we will now close the pre-bid conference po for this project. And for the prospective bidders po, please be informed that you can still submit your queries or questions po to the BAC within 10 calendar days before opening of the bids by emailing back at caap.gov.ph. Thank you po.